Eagles of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs. The Aztecs will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So New Mexico's offense takes the field to start this game off. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got his man down the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking to scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Lobos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
San Diego State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So San Diego State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking to pass. It's Douglas. Working that left side now. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bowers. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowers. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Lobos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Sends it back in motion. He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Ball down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Looking to throw, it's Douglas. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Aztecs will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Lobos are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, New Mexico! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
San Diego State, 3.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things... There he goes! And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He lost one down the sideline. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Here comes the heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to run it. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Lobos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking left. He makes a catch. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Bowers. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Greg. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And I like the alertness by this defense. 1st and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have...
He's going for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
San Diego State, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Douglas. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turns on the Jets. Inside the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And the Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet.
They call 3rd down money down for a reason. Like 2nd down, they get the sack, put them in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw...
Going for it all. Grabs it inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
35, San Diego State, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Leaves it with the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Lobos will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catch inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. It's a fumble on the play. Touchdown, San Diego State. A great catch and run for 6.
San Diego State.
You got to be Johnny on the spot sometime. How about that? The guy fumbles the ball, but his teammate was very aware. He was able to scoop it up himself, take it in for a touchdown. Guys, they may want to put that play in their game plan next week.
Barrels ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Douglas. Oh, they're after him. He wants it all. Touchdown, Aztecs. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun. Give on the inside. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Turning it on! And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. The Lobos will have it 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Makes the catch. It's McLeod. Touchdown, San Diego State. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Cincinnati is running away with this one right now. It's kind of felt like that old Bearcat has been crowd surfing all game. They're up by 21 over UCF.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pressure coming. He's open on the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Lobos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Finds his man. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Touchdown, Lobos! And they take it in for 6 more points. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line.
When we get to the off season and they start having coaching clinics,